Hi guys, how you doing today? Hope you're doing well. I have some, ooh, I like that. All right, hold on. Brain fart, sorry. This book right here, Toot Puddle, they're the cutest little pigs ever, which is why I bought it at a thrift store, just because it's just so stinking adorable. So I finally tore out a page and I kind of fussy cut, fussy tore a little bit of each, which is why I saved one, so I could kind of show you how I do that. Like I'll go in where I want it. I actually don't need that flower on that side necessarily, so I'm going to fussy cut here, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and fussy tear down to that leg. But then I'm going to fussy cut these legs of the easel. This was not a good one to start with. I mean, you know, to show you, I didn't really pay attention to which one was which. This just happened to be the last one. Okay, first of all, get some of that excess off of there. So sometimes I will do like a combination of fussy cutting and fussy tearing. It's just a different look, and I think it'll be cute on the tags. So I'm going to make 4 tags today. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do them yet, but I brought along, I got a couple ideas. We'll see. And then I have like a million file folders. Oh my goodness, I'm distracted today too because my husband's home. So I'm tearing up to his tail, and then I want to fussy cut that little tail. And the paint palette I'm going to fussy cut as well. And then you can think yourself, what would you fussy cut and what would you tear? Have you ever tried this technique before? I don't know, is it a technique where you do kind of part fussy cutting, part tearing? Let's see, what is that, a brush? It's a mess is what it is. Oh yeah, my son's not realizing that I'm recording, I think. Alright, I'm going to tear up to that brush. And I'm going to fussy cut on one side of the brush, and then just so I don't tear the brush. And then the rest of the way, I'm going to tear up to that frame. I like the shape of this frame, so it'll be a little bit more prominent maybe if I fussy cut it. I don't know. So I guess Toot likes to go out on vacation, you know, away to many places, and Puddle is more like me. He likes to stay home and do things that are near home. And they have their little correspondence back and forth, which is another cute aspect of the book, because it's got the postcards and stuff. Like, I think the pictures in it would make really cute, would be really cute in travel notebooks. Like, if for certain places where you might be traveling, they'd be cute pictures for that. There we go. He's a little bit wider. I might need to cut a different tag for him. We'll see. So that is a little fussy cut slash, well, he'll still fit on there. So I made these like 3.5 by 6, and I've got extras in case I mess one up. Like him, I know I want some orange in it. So I thought I might move these out of the way, definitely, and do a little bit of, this just happened to be on my desk, I guess, and some water. I wasn't really, let's add some, where's my other water? I have like 3 bottles of water, but the one I can find, of course, is the empty one, because why not? Why wouldn't it be the empty one? My husband husband's working from home today, so he might not have heard me yell out that I was recording, so, and I don't think my son heard me at all. Oh, look, got a little spray on there. That's okay. Woo! Alright, I'm gonna, let's see, I don't think that color's in any of the, oh yeah, but there's the one, so I'm gonna do a couple with the orange in it, and then I'll do a couple with some blue, which I need to go find the right blue. Okay, so I dried these up, and I'm going to dip them again, because that way we get some layers. Sorry, I have those blue buttons there, because they're kind of like the right blue for these. If I choose to use them, then they will give me a cohesiveness between the four, besides the K. Another cohesive bit between the four tags. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. Right? Right. Let's see. I think I want to do a little bit of, I'll do that a different way, I think. Okay, so those are the orange ones. I'm going to let those dry, and then I'm going to take the ones for the blue. Let's see. This is the cheap file folder. So I think I want like the more textured side on this side, and then let's see which one of these I want to use, because I think I want to use one of, well, a couple different ones probably. I want one with a small, because he's, you know, and I gotta put papers between these, which I gotta do with the other. Okay, I want this one because it's got a little one, and oh, this one, I want those little ones, I think, for the background, I think. And then I'm gonna use this faded jeans, because I think that's close to the blue that's in there, and we will probably also get a little bit of purple because there's some plum on here, which is just going to cause a mix of the colors, although it's archival, so I don't know if it will actually come off the stencil anyway. So this is just background. This is what I'm doing right now, just putting some background on my cards. If I line this up, it can be nice and straight. And then I will probably layer these. I may turn them into tags. It's a little bit harder to stencil when your paper is smaller than your stencil. There we go. I like that. I like that. And let me finish drying these real quick. So now I'm just going through this notepad, which has a lot of like neutral pages and stuff that I can use. Whoops. I'm just trying to figure out which ones I like color wise, and let's see. I kind of like the postcards because, you know, he's traveling and he sends postcards back. So, and maybe some stamps. We'll see. Oh, and I was thinking some map. If I can find a map that I like, because there are some maps in here somewhere, but they're, let's see. I guess this one is. But I might not use them. We'll see. Time will tell. Let's see, I've got some other papers just kind of, oh, I've got the wallpaper too. Just random little bits here of stuff in my area over here. Oh, oh, here's some airmail. Kind of like this a little bit, maybe. Oh, and some stamping. I should get some stamps. Don't mind me. Let me get my script stamp real quick. So I've got my number script and my stamp, not my number, script. Number and script stamps. Oh man, why can't I talk? And I grabbed my clocks too. I have ink. I think I want the, I think potting soil will work actually. So I'm gonna try a little bit of this on each color. What? Oh, I'm like, I thought I put the cover on that. Yeah, that's a different one. Pay attention, lady. I tend to like the, if there's like a lot of dark, I don't know, this one's, it's got a lot more light on the top, I guess is why I'm thinking that I want that on the bottom, but it really probably doesn't matter that much. I overthink things. I just throw things over to the side too and think that I'm going to be able to find them again later. That usually doesn't happen. I'm usually like looking, where is it? Where is it? Oh, I threw it and it went like 3 feet. So I'm just adding some texture, and or if there's like some white bits that don't have a lot of color, I'll add a little bit extra to those. And a little bit more to this. And I'm using the same ink on this one because it's going to be like a set of 4. So I kind of like them to coordinate to some extent, which I was already talking about earlier. Let's see where there's like more white down there. There's not as much white up there. Yeah. I think this one, this is a little big for to go on the darker part. It just fights with it. So I'm going to do a little bit of text. Don't hate that. Let's do that here. Let's stay where I put you, stamp. That would be helpful. All right, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's hard to tell sometimes which way. Now this one has blue on it, so I definitely want to put him on a blue one. And he's going to go on an orange one. He's going to go on an orange one, and he's going to go on a blue one. And I think because he's a little bit more busy, and he's just looking in the closet. So cute. Okay. Now I might want to layer some things, right? All right, I'm going to try this, but it's probably going to be a little busy. But we'll see. Won't know it till we try it, will we? Let's try it on this one. I don't hate it, actually. I'm going to cover up some of those numbers there. Because it's got a similar blue, and it's got the yellow that's in the picture. So, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll do some more neutral pieces around it, too. Just kind of want a little piece on each. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know why I keep looking for my trash. Alright, he's got a blue hat, so I want the bluish, more bluish color over here. But maybe down there. I don't know. Do you guys know? I'm just trying stuff. I mean, the pigs are cute. No matter what I do, they're still going to be cute. Even if I totally mess it up. I don't want that on the same side on all of them, though. Alright, good. So we got 2 on the right and 2 on the left, except for we can go this direction, too. That will kind of ground them a little bit, right? So I can go higher, come up the card a little more. Alright, what's next? I already have some scripts, so we're looking at the map and the stamps, which will probably, oh, the postcards. That's right. I'll cut these out real quick. Alright, so I've cut these out. I'm kind of putting the ones that have a pink hue with the blue ones. And then we'll see how I want to layer these up. And what I want to add. Alright, I don't hate that. See, also there's pink in the pig. Am I still? Okay, good. He's still in there. And I also, you know, to hide all my white bad cutting, I've got some gathered twig is what I used for distressing the edges. That's what I'm trying to say. What if I put that up there and put him down there and put that there? And how about you, mister? You don't have a lot of paint up, ink up there. Maybe like that. And oh, I thought we lost him for a second. What if we go across the middle there, go the other direction this time? That's too much pink right there, isn't it? Little self portrait there is just adorable. Alright, apparently I like postcards on their sides. Okay, let me alternate my sides at least. Although I kind of like the pink at the bottom of him, so I guess it's not going to matter. Nope, I want the blue. Who knew? I don't have to. I can just do this. I can go behind. I don't have to go in the front. Alright, I'm going to ink these up. I'll use the gathered twig again. What else do we need? Oh, I'll probably ink my little pictures too. So I'll pause while I do that so you don't just have to watch me ink. I'm kind of getting them nice and grungy though. And okay. Oh, and I'll get out my stamps and see if there's something I want to do with those. Alright, I did not make you sit through me trying to match up these stamps. It was not that easy. Alright, so I think I have these how I want them. And I'm trying to think now if I want to do anything else that's going to be layered underneath before I start gluing them down. And I'll do one, glue one down to give you an idea of how I would go about getting them to stay where I want them. So I'm going to just kind of glue the corner of this one here where I have it. Then I'm going to wipe that glue off, lift this up, and glue that there, and oops, glue that piece. Alright, I gotta tell you, Barbara on 49 Dragonflies does this so much better. Oops. So I also want to put a little bit of glue up here and in the middle here. So that's going to go like that. Now I get any loose bits. Make sure that everything's going to stay down. Do this corner here. Alright. Now I have this cluster ready to go. I can put him right on my card. And that's basically all you're doing when you're layering things up to put on a tag or a journal card or even a pocket or a page. You're just making a big cluster. When you think about it, I'm not good at using stamps, so I'm trying to use more stamps. I'm going to go down a little bit because I think I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, that was a little bit crooked, but that's okay. So I've got the orange and the green, which are both reflected in the flowers. And no, I'm not doing 3. I'm really good at breaking the rules. And I'm losing him. Oh, and I didn't, okay, so I'm going to finish gluing these down. Why is it so hard to glue things down the way you had them the first time, no matter how hard you try? And then I just went like this and realized this one's shorter, and I kind of want them to all be the same height, which is okay because I got more space on the bottoms or tops of these than I want anyway. So, whoops, I'm going to drop things on the floor. This one is 5.5, so we're just going to make them all 5.5. 5.5 by 3.5. Okay, that's going to work better for me. He just, yeah, I got to tell ya, who knew gluing things on was so hard? Look at that, 5.5. That's, I think they just all wanted to be 5.5 inches tall. I think that's just all there is to it. I don't know. Let's see if I can. 5.5. I know they don't all have to be exact. No, just cut that bottom right off. That works. Alright, so got our 4 tags. And I'm going to go ahead and cut my corners. Oh, after all that, he ended up the shortest one. Weird. I measured him. I thought I measured him. Did you see me measure him wrong? I might have measured him wrong. Who knows? But I'm not going to worry too much about that little bit. I do want to have them all dance them to the top there. Either that or the one right under it is shorter than the rest. Let's see. I mean longer. This one's a little bit longer for some reason. Yep, I'm going there. I'm just cutting off the tiniest. Just a little bit. Now he'll probably be shorter than the rest, because that's how it goes, isn't it? Oh, this is gathered twigs. I forgot to do the... Alright, so how's everybody doing today? Did I ask you a question yet? I really don't know. Yeah, I was just noticing that the card behind it was just really, really light. Lighter than I just wanted it a little bit deeper. So using gathered twig, which usually has a little bit... Like if I'm using it wet, it usually has a bit of a green tone to it. But it seems to be working. It's just the one I could find. Because in case I wanted to do a little bit of distress, like with some modeling or something, after I put it on, I wanted to have a distress ink instead of an archival ink. And I don't feel the need to put a topper on these. I may want to cut the... I'm not quite sure what happened with this one. Oh, that's right, because I used the one side. I'm like, what? How'd that happen? Right this second, though, I'm looking for the... Okay, first of all... Oh, there it is, behind my glue. And the cover on my glue would be good. And just go ahead and take that one. There's no perfect way to get them corners all exactly perfect every time, and that's okay. Now, I was thinking, you see the washi tape is out. I don't know, these are already so very busy. But I was thinking of just adding a little bit of washi tape on them. Doesn't have to be like a big piece. Just kind of, I don't know, just a piece here and there. Because I'm trying to use things. I'm trying to use all the things. I don't know. I don't think that adds to it Don't think it takes away from it, but I don't think it adds to it either. I think they're already pretty busy. And they're fairly unified. We've got the blues and the oranges and the pigs. I mean, come on, we got the pigs are they're the show. They're the star of the show. I don't know. Now that I look at them, they might be a little bit busy, but I don't know. I like the pig. Toot, 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 toot. So, yeah. So we've got the two artist ones, which actually didn't even, oh, I guess they both had the blue is why they ended up, and then these had the orange, which is how they ended up on there. But I almost think the orange might have been better on the, oh, okay. So this is Toot, and this is Puddle. So Toot is over in wherever, Paris or whatever, doing his art, and Puddle is at home doing his art. That's what it is. They have the same little hat, though. He drew a picture of Toot doing his drawing. That's what they are. Alright, yeah. I don't know. You can tell me what you think. You won't hurt my feelings. I think they're a little busy, but I think they're cute, too. So, alright. Thanks for coming and craft with me. I know I wasn't very chatty today, but, you know, with the husband being home and stuff, and trying to make shorter videos, it's, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you prefer the shorter videos or the more chatty ones? Because in order for me to do chatty ones, I have to not pause all the time. And in order for me to do shorter ones, I have to pause, which kind of like throws me off. And then I'm like, I'm just making things and I'm not talking. But this would have been like twice as long if I hadn't paused. So what do you guys think? I don't know. All right. Love you guys. Have a delightful day. Bye.